once the group begins to be successful. And this guy is really terrific. Michael Wright, I think we're going to see more of him in the future.
Right. Thank you very much. And continuing our conversation on a musical note, producer Karen Snyder takes us to a music club on a university campus where jazzing it up is very much part of the curriculum.
On most evenings and far too many afternoons, the Sandbar on the University of New Orleans lakefront campus looks like any other college beer hall. Except on Wednesday evenings, when there's more than pool, pretty co-eds, and an impressive array of import beers. On Wednesday evenings, there's jazz. Jazz at the Sandbar. It's a weekly showcase that began as an experiment 4 semesters ago and quickly built a reputation for promoting new and established talent. Now it's a hotspot for Crescent City jazz lovers.
It started off very modestly. At first, we just started with some students playing here, and then we realized that this place is really a good place to hear jazz. It's really a great place to hear jazz. And of course, when you have Ellis Marcellus and Harold Batiste and Victor Goines on your faculty, all of whom were major influences in modern jazz in New Orleans years ago, and so many talented jazz students, it really makes good sense to have a club where they can play.
UNO's Jazz Studies program provides the core group of performers with the music department in charge of scheduling. But the Sandbar also books off-campus groups and out-of-town acts and draws a paying general audience, along with UNO students and faculty who get in free. Musicians say it's a different kind of effort for a university, with a format much to their liking.
And this is a much more, how would you say, looser. This is a much more looser situation. Like Tulane has a concert series that they put on, and you know, like maybe once a month or something like that. But I'm not aware offhand of any of the local universities or any of the state universities that are doing this. You know, like a loose club situation on a regular basis. That's what's important. It's not like, hey, on October the 23rd, we're going to have a concert. No, it's like, hey, Wednesday night somebody's going to be playing. That's what's hip, you know.
The schedule can switch to Friday nights when WWNO Radio broadcasts live, sending jazz at the Sandbar into homes across town.
It's an American treasure. The Congress has said so. So we need to start developing our listening skills and at the same time support young musicians. I can't just say young American musicians because we got some Canadian musicians as a part of it. But we do need as much support as we can of this great American art form.
For those unfamiliar with UNO's campus, the Sandbar can be tricky to find. Near the student dorms, you'll see the Cove. The Sandbar's inside, and on Wednesday nights, so is jazz.
Works as a jazz club.
Oh, well, first of all, it's great that there's another venue for jazz, for modern jazz, and that's been wonderful, and more people get to play. To really hear well, you need to sit up front because it is a bar and it is a college bar, so there's a lot of talking in the back. But you can usually get up front, and they could use a stage. Mm-hmm. But the musicians there are really all top-notch musicians, a lot of students coming into jam, especially in the second half of the shows. And there's 5 more shows in the series. They're on Wednesday nights. Victor Goines, saxophonist and professor at UNO, is going to be there Wednesday night. And then there's 5 more. And then I think, as far as my understanding is, they're laying off for the summer again. Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Well, let's talk Jazz Fest. You're here for a Jazz Fest preview.
Yes, I'm going to talk a little bit about the daytime activities.